The Japanese Grand Prix is this weekend, so in honor of this upcoming race weekend at the Suzuka track and Yuki getting promoted to Red Bull, we're going to be doing time trials around the Suzuka track trying to see what times we can set. But eventually, we just end up doing a race. So here we go. Here we go. My two favorite drivers, Leclerc and Hamilton. Now they're on the same team. We're gonna go with Ferrari. F125 coming out soon, sometime in May, I believe. Best time being 129.342. Still pretty new to this track. Haven't really drove it like ever. We'll see how close we can get. I know I have my racing lines on, but these are for the braking points, and I really need my braking points. Without my braking points, I won't be able to do anything. And
I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't.
we got our delta time on. I used to have that off because it would distract me. What we're going to do is we're going to see how much time we can shave off. When I feel like I won't be able to take that much time off anymore, I'm going to turn on the ghost and see if we can follow the line and the braking points. But right now we're in the green, but I have no speed coming out of there, but we're going to use the curb. And we're up 2/10 now, so we're on a good lap actually. I don't know what lap this is going off of, like I said, because I don't think my lap time saved, but I seem to be really slow here too. I did an online race on the Japanese circuit, and I did get first, a tenth of a second, 129.297. Now we're 5.8 seconds off pace. I try to utilize the curbs. I've already said this before, but oh man. Let's focus. Trail brake out of there. Try to get a lot of speed out of that last turn. That's really important. Focus on my shifting so that I don't lose a lot of time. Right now we're in the green, so that's good. Half a tenth of a second. Go on the gas pretty quickly. Full gas. We're still up in the green, so that's good. Gonna lift a little bit. Too much curb there, I'd say. Whoa, getting really slidey. We're in the red now, but right there, I'd say next lap, no downshift. Don't turn too aggressively or you will spin out. We're going on a slower lap, but we can definitely make it up right here. There's still a lot of time to made up, so I'm not gonna abort the lap yet, especially over here. That was not a good exit. I thought that was a good exit, but obviously it wasn't. We're up a 10th, so we're gonna need to find a lot of time. And those turns right there are not my strong suit. Do not get track limit. But clearly, apparently it's opposite day, because where I thought I did good, I did bad. And where I thought I did bad, I did good. We found a lot of time there, but we're still in the red. So let's see if we can get a faster lap. We're almost in the green. I braked so early there. We definitely could have gone up. Okay. Never mind, we're in the green. And out of that turn, we get a faster lap time. Now we're 5.6 seconds off, almost 5.7. We're in the green again, so let's see what we can do. I can definitely step on the gas more. I don't want to get an invalidated lap. I went flat out there, which is good. We can't go flat out there, I don't think. I'll try next lap. Flat out here towards this left-hander. Do not get invalidated lap. That is what I worry about most. Now we're saving time. We're in green. Gas, do not downshift, do not get invalidated. That part is such a scary part of the track. Like, I feel like in real life and in the game, get that. Always slow out of there. I am always slow. We might go in the red here. Yep. I just need to be more aggressive on the gas there. It's just I don't want to spin out, because if you do go too aggressive right there, it's so easy to spin out or lose the rear of the car and have to save and lose a lot of time. Over there again, I'm gaining a little bit of time on my reds, so I feel like we might be able to get a new fast lap again, depending on how I take this last turn. This last turn is so important. I'm gonna brake way later, but we're gonna try to carry a lot more speed. Hopefully that wasn't invalidated. Perfect. And we're in the green again. Okay. So getting a lot of time. Now we're 5.5 seconds. We're making up little bits of time, but that is what matters. Those little
12 seconds later.
bits of time. Out of those turns, and I lock up really well. Out of that turn, and we're just gonna spin. We're in negative zone. Fast. I'm not a quitter.
The beloved Suzuka had a couple of unplanned years away from the calendar, but it's now back where it belongs, at the heart of the Formula One season. Welcome along to the Japanese Grand Prix. Covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson, so we're getting close to the start of the race. What will this driver be experiencing? Big nerves, big excitement, what?
Always extra nerves at the start of the race, Scotty. It's probably at the start of the race, it's where your heart rate's at its highest in anticipation, and you've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to be thinking there inside the car, what can go right, how can I be opportunistic, rather than what can go wrong, and how do I protect my position? Look forward and stay positive. It's easy to say, very hard to do when you're in that position.
We're going to be starting in 5th behind signs, and I can't seem to be able to hear anything because, well, I can hear all these cars, but I can't hear myself. And I don't want to scream into the mic. I got a really good start actually. I'm going to do some battery, go right up into 3rd place, maybe get into 2nd. If I can, I can, and now I'm right behind Piastri. What a start from Leclerc, being piloted by myself. Now, we don't want Oscar to be able to pull away, so I'm going to try to get some clean laps in.
Just try to stay close to him, or as close as I can. We're missing some upshifts, but we're getting closer.
Closer. Right here, I think we're going to get really close. Yep. Try not to get any contact. Let's see if Oscar can pull off a double win. He did just win in China, the Chinese Grand Prix. I get a little heavy-footed there, and I almost spin out, but that's okay.
Oscar's now almost 6 times ahead of me, so I'm using battery to try and catch up and stay within that slipstream range. See if I can pull myself in towards him. I hate that turn sequence because I suck at it. It's really evident everywhere, race, time trial. Now we're 4 times reeling him in.
Reeling him in. We're going to stay flat out through here. We're clearly getting slipstream, so I'm going to activate battery again. Go on the outside. We're going to try to go around him, leave space on the inside, try not to get any contact. And by lap 1, we overtake the whole 4 cars that was in front of us. Now we got to try. Okay, and I get past lap 132.084. It seems like Oscar is reeling me in flat out of that turn.
Oscar Piastri
and now Oscar's still.
Win. And he's gonna get
Oscar takes fast lap from me, even with my purple green sectors as he goes in front of me, but I'm not gonna be able to fight that back out. I'm gonna have to stay behind him and try to get him back. That was a lot of understeer. I had to turn my steering wheel like 90 degrees to make that turn. We're gonna stay right behind Oscar. Oh, not this turn. Okay, we got a lot of oversteer there. I'm way too happy on my gas. Now he's 7/10 away. Are we gonna be able to catch up? Yeah, I'd say that felt like my best exit out of it there. We're pulling him in, reeling him in, reeling him in at 4 tenths, 4 tenths. Let's see if we can catch up. 2 tenths away now. 3 tenths. Oh no! We ate too much of the curb. We were on the curb too much and we got a lot of oversteer there. That is so unfortunate. We were so close to catching Oscar as we lock up our right fronts. Oh man, okay, we still have a chance, we still have a chance. If I somehow...
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Let's go!
Okay, we did not oversteer. We're exactly still 6 tenths off. We're 5 tenths off now. We're gonna use battery. I'm not gonna let go of the battery. Actually, I lied. That's a lie. Oh! Oversteer, and then I'm too heavy on the gas. Whoa! Now Paris catches up from my mistake. Now I'm in threat of Lando overtaking me.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
I still want the podium if I can't overtake Paris. We're gonna try to lay in an ambitious move. Around the outside, a little bit of contact. Really late braking, just like Vegas. Just like Vegas, and we take home 2nd place. Keep forgetting that these radio messages are a thing. It's actually pretty cool. Driver of the day. That's us. Driver of the day, Charles Leclerc.
Oscar Piastri, take a bow. What a performance. What a win.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
In the end, Oscar wins the race, just like he did in China, and we overtake Paris on the last couple turns, just like he did in Vegas last year, 2024. Oh, this year in Vegas, there seems to be like a lot cheaper prices for tickets, and there's like a very cool F1 Las Vegas Experience Center. Like there's like the carts, and you actually go into like the real F1 pit lane. I don't understand how that works because the racetrack is gonna be built, so is the karting experience on the racetrack? I don't know, but I saw something on TikTok like that. It seems really cool. Anyway, that was time trial. I will try to attack those laps better and try to get closer, but I just could not do that today, so I decided to do a race. So let's see how that works out. Excited for this week's Japan Grand Prix. We'll see how Yuki does, and I mean, I'm always hoping Ferrari does great with Lewis winning. Adios.